World Cup fever is here and we're getting involved in it because there's one player that we need to get. So to start off this episode, we've got some clips on the screen from some recording that I did not too long ago now. I don't know why I got these headphones on. There's literally nothing playing through it. I did it on the second day that the World Cup mode was out, and I essentially went through the motions a little bit and got our squad a little bit more up to date with where it needs to be. So the first thing I did is you're selecting the nation that you're going to use in the World Cup, and I picked Qatar because there are no Qatari players in the game before this World Cup update, I believe, and because of that you need Qatar players to complete some of the objectives that you're going to see shortly. So what I did is made sure I had the Qatar team, so I had some Qatari players to use going into this. Then what I did is you have to try and score a goal with a player from each nation. So I went into squad battles, I set it as beginner, and I had a team that was full of lots of different nationalities. Then what I do is I score a goal with every single player in the squad, and then make 5 substitutions, score with every substitute as well, and by the end of it you have yourself a lot of things to open. You then go to the objectives, where you'll see that you get a load of packs for scoring with a player from each of the nations. Now in this you've got 5 players from each nation, 6 players from each nation in these packs that you can use. You'll notice on the packs actually that you'll see that the cards have a little clock at the bottom of them, like a little timestamp on them. That's because these cards will leave your club after the World Cup season is over, which is why I don't recommend buying packs, because you're just going to get players that are going to leave your club in January anyway. So please don't buy packs during this World Cup period. So then you'll see that we're building up our squad with lots of different nations and lots of different packs. We then use these 6 players to go into friendlies. In the friendlies tournaments, you compete in a first goal wins match, where you've got to win 6 games with 6 players from a nation. So for example, 6 players from England will then get you a pack that you can use to get more players in the World Cup mode. There is actually a World Cup mode kind of season progress, whereby we will get rewards based on how far we get in that road to glory sort of season progress bar, and that lasts for the entirety of the World Cup and the winter break as well. Essentially the way to get further in that is to earn more cards. So the more packs you open, the more cards you get, the better you're going to get rewards at the end of this season. What else have I got to say? Well, let's go to the SBCs, because in the SBCs you guys will see there's some interesting things you can get. So you can get like a 82 times 10 pack, which is cool, an 84 plus times 10 pack, which is decent as well. However, the main thing we are going for is this special Mason Mount card. I can't believe he's been selected. We're doing a series based around Mason Mount, and Mason Mount has been selected to be used in this World Cup promo. We're going for him. I can't remember how many tokens it is off the top of my head. I'll go and have a look now whilst you're seeing the images from the previous gameplay that I've done. But I'm very much saving up tokens solely for that. With the 6 players in a game, you also get tokens. So doing these first goal wins friendlies is basically going to be my life for the next however many days. I don't know how long it's going to take to get through all of these nations, frankly, but it's going to be my life going forward, because you need to get these tokens, especially if you're going for something like Mason Mount. I also had some weekly rewards to open. They were poor, they weren't great, so I probably won't even show them in this. And yeah, that is you guys caught up to date on everything I've done off camera. I might do this at the start of videos going forward, because I want to see this squad progress a little bit more on YouTube. I feel like it's a bit stagnated at the moment, and it's quite slow to get through things like divisions and get our qualification points for champs and stuff like that. So I might do a bit more off camera If you guys are happy with that, hit the like on this button. Hit the like button on this video. And yeah, I'll start doing that a little bit more to make sure we get a bit more progress in this series. But we're going to jump back to real time now, where we're going to open up some objectives that I've done. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of packs to open. So here we are then. You can see on our objectives tab, we have got quite a lot of stuff to open. It'll be milestones where the main things are. So we've done the Netherlands one where we're going to get a swap token. We've done the England squad where we're going to get a swap token. And I believe it's Wales, we're on 5 out of 6. So we'll be getting that in this episode, no doubt. We've also completed all of these, which get us a pack. We've also got an 80+ World Cup 3 players pack coming from that as well. We've done 7 out of 8 of these. The only team I haven't done is Canada, which I don't know why I haven't done Canada. It might be that I didn't have any Canadian players in my club, which is why I've not done that one, but that's something I can do at some point. And the other club I didn't have is Tunisia, so we need to try and pack a Tunisian player today if possible. That looks like a SWAPS token. What have we got to do here? Cheer for your favourite team, the EA Sports Cup, to unlock an FGS token. These tokens are untradeable and can be redeemed for in-game rewards. Okay, we need to work out how to do that because we need to get that token to help us get Mason Mount. And there's a couple of other things that are happening here that aren't really World Cup related, so we're not too bothered. And then we've got some stuff done in Foundations as well. Essentially, we've done a lot. We have done a lot in the last few days. I'm going to redeem all of this now. We'll have lots of packs to open, and I'll see you in a minute. Jesus Christ, this is taking forever. We need a claim all button for objectives. This is absolutely mental. Okay, we finally got all those done. It takes forever. We will have a lot of packs to open, by the way. I don't think you can get a massive amount of stuff from these packs, but hopefully we'll get at least something decent. Maybe something that we'll actually be able to keep after this promo is over. Here are the swaps we're working towards then. We've got Qatar that we need to do, Ecuador, Senegal, Iran, USA, and we'll start with Wales because we've only got one game left there to get that swaps token. We've already done Netherlands and England. They were kind of the 2 easiest teams in this selection. This is week 1. I believe each week they're going to bring out more, but I think all of the weeks will stay there until the 38 days is over, which I believe takes us until January 1st. I think it's after Christmas, isn't it? 38 days away. So, yeah, I think that this promo, I'll talk about it a bit whilst we're opening the packs. It's all right. It's alright. A reminder, we are grinding up 10 tokens. That's all it takes. 10 tokens is not a lot, by the way. I think we're going to have this quite soon. Mason Mount. And then after that, we're looking at maybe grinding another 10 tokens to probably try and get this pack here. The 84 × 20 pack. I think that's what we'll be going for after this. I'm pretty sure you can get the heroes in this pack. So grind up 10, get Mason Mount, and then go straight into here and grind out the 84+ pack. That Mason Mount, by the way, actually stays in your club after this promotion's over as well, which is great. So we've got some packs that are just standard packs that we've got from rewards and from like objectives and stuff. And then we've got all of these essential packs where you're just going to get a load of players from those nations and then some Group B, Group C essential packs as well, which, looking at them, we don't actually need players from any of those nations, annoyingly. And then we finish on an 80+ World Cup 3 player pack, which is going to be potentially really good. I don't know if you can get the World Cup heroes in there, but if you can, then that's elite. Small gold players pack then will start us off, and I'll talk about how I feel this promotion's going thus far and where I think it can go from here. Now, I can only assume they're going to bring out a lot of different parts to the promotion as we go forward in through the World Cup. Obviously, we've not even got to the first game of the World Cup yet. We get a nice Hummels there, which would be good for SBCs. Yeah, we haven't even got into the World Cup yet. The first game is still 5 or so days away from kicking off. So we're still, you know, edging ourselves towards the anticipation of this World Cup, and I think what they've done so far is decent. I like what they've done so far. The timed players I'm not hugely a massive fan of, because I feel like you're working for players that you won't be using for a massive amount of time, because obviously they will just disappear at some point. But it is what it is. I think they need to bring out more non-timed players. So there are some non-timed players out there you can get who will stay in your club after the World Cup finishes. But those players seem a little bit few and far between at the moment. There was a massive surge of excitement on the first day that it was all announced. And then after that, it kind of died down a little bit. The better players we get in here, by the way, the easier it's going to be for us to actually complete some of these objectives. We do need some decent players in these packs, because when you're in these friendlies and you're playing 1v1 and you need to get a first goal wins, playing with like 70 rated cards is not the one. We've got a walkout here from Spain, which is nice. A centre midfielder. We've got Thiago. Okay, Thiago's decent. He'll definitely be playing, obviously, when we do the Spain squad, which isn't out at the moment. I think that's probably one that's going to come a little further down the line. Obviously, we've done Netherlands and we've done England so far, and the rest are kind of naff. That's not a good pull from Germany. Not very happy with that one. That could have been a lot better, couldn't it? There's definitely some better players in Germany that we could have pulled there. I think I've got Timo Werner somewhere though, so we can use him instead. But yeah, the promo in general, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10 at the moment. I really like the SBC rewards. The Vieira looks sick. They're surely going to do more with icons going forward, because they've brought out that Vieira, which looks really cool, and the card design is really, really nice as well. But they haven't really done more than that. That's kind of been it at the moment. Oh, a centre mid. We've got Yuri Tillemans. We'll take Yuri Tillemans. Don't mind that. We could have done with a De Bruyne there, not going to lie. That's another one of the packs that could have been amazing, but ended up not being great. But yeah, we just need to have a little bit more of those players that we can use past the World Cup. At the moment, we very much just got players that will disappear from our club pretty shortly, which is why, whilst opening up these next 12 packs, I'm not going to get that excited, because there's not really anyone that we can get that's going to be brilliant. This is going to be Brozovic, 86 rated, very nice indeed. We'll be getting him involved. Kovacic as well is a very nice one to pull there. Could have done with a Luka Modric, but we'll take it nonetheless. Brazil Essentials pack. This one actually could be huge. We've not got a walkout. See, that hurts, man. That hurts so much. We have got a walkout. We've got Edison, 89 rated. The animation tricked me. Oh, no, that is good. That is decent. Who could we have behind Edison, though? Is there anyone good? Fabinho and Thiago Silva. And then we've got another goalkeeper, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, because when you need 6 players in your squad for these objectives, 2 goalkeepers is the opposite of what you want. Milinkovic-Savic, please. I think I've got him. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Milinkovic-Savic. Happy days. 86 rated. Some of these have been decent, but you can't get too excited. Oh, that was very good, actually. Kostic and Vlahovic as well in there is going to be making that grind with Serbia later on in the year a little bit easier. Switzerland, Sommer. No, we've got Cobble. But yeah, I just want more. Kanji in there as well, and Shaka, nice one. Cameroon, can we have a Samuel Eto'o icon, please? Not today. Yeah, I don't know if you can get anything from these packs at all. Onana, nice. It would be cool if we do have something pop out, which is like, as I said, one of the heroes, which I've not packed any of those yet in any packs I've opened part of this promo, so that would be decent. Portuguese Cam, Bruno Fernandes. Did you see Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes meeting for the first time after the World Cup and after that Ronaldo interview? It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. It was very awkward. We didn't get Ronaldo in that pack, which would have been nice to get, but Bruno Fernandes I'll definitely take for when we're using Portugal side. Who have we got here? We have got ourselves an Adu, the Pokemon himself. Right, last few packs then. One of which is actually a decent pack. So we've got Uruguay here. We could get a Darwin Núñez. We could get a Suarez. Who are we going to go for? It is a striker. It is Luis Suarez, 84 rated. He definitely had a bit of a fall from grace, but the lad's getting on a bit now, isn't he? So we'll let him off the hook. once a very gifted footballer who just used to bite people, so I'm not a massive fan of him, if I'm honest. Korea, this could have been Son. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? There's literally only one good player you can get from Korea, and we have not got him. So we'll have to live without that, unfortunately. Group B Essentials pack. Okay, these are a little bit different. We've got a chance of a Messi in there, a Lewandowski in that one, and the chance of a Harry Kane in this one. So these ones are Group B Essential packs. So it's player items containing World Cup players from Group B and Group C. Right then, Group B, give me a Harry Kane. It's not even a board. It is Gareth Bale, who I think I've already got. Oh dear, the duplicates are going to start coming in now. We get Gunter and Dest, which we can add to the club. Dest is a decent one to get. The issue with these guys is they're not tradable. You can't put them into any SBCs either. I've tried that as well. So you literally just have to discard them, which is very soul destroying and will be massively soul destroying when you get to the end of these next 30 days and you're hunting for the last few cards that you need to complete your collection and get the highest rewards in our World Cup journey. Yeah, it's a long day. Mexican then, we didn't get anything good from those packs, unfortunately. We didn't get the Messi that we wanted, but it is what it is. We move. We've got this last pack then. This last pack is an 80 plus World Cup 3 players pack. So it just says containing 3 World Cup players rated 80 or higher. Can that include the heroes? That's what I want to know. We're about to find out. Can it include the heroes? Apparently not. It's at least a board though. It's Croatia, it's CDM, it's Brozovic. We've already got him. So we're discarding an 86 rated player. Oh my god. And you can't use them in SBCs, which is the worst part of this promo, if I'm honest. I'd love to whack as many as I could into SBCs. We do have a preview pack here, which we will open and see what we can get. Oh, it's a Team of the Week walkout. Okay, Danish goalkeeper. It is Schmeichel. So, looks like that's going to be worth getting because obviously we can just go and sell him. You sell him for, even if we sold him for the base value, we're making some coins. So, you know what? We'll get that pack. Thank you very much for 7.5k coins. And I will just check what he is on the market. And we might be selling him on the market. We might just be just quick selling him to get the profit. So he is discard value, unfortunately, which is what it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a hold of him because there is going to be SBCs where we do need an inform for them. 85 rated inform is very tasty indeed. So we're going to keep him so that we can use him in SBCs. We might as well do the other preview pack whilst we're at it. See if we get anything. Not even a board. No worries. We're happy with our preview pack today. Just to give you guys a lowdown here. So as you can see, you can gather World Cup players to earn all 10 reward levels at the end of the event. So we're currently at reward level 6. So I've earned, what am I on? 205 players at the moment. The next one is 350, which gets us 5k coins and a player pick that's 83 plus. Jesus. What have we earned so far? 80 plus 8 player pack. We've earned a 1 of 4 83 plus player pick, which is nice. We've earned this one here, which gets us an 80 plus 5 player pack. We've earned a lot, actually. We've got some decent stuff here. That is very decent indeed. They're all untradeable by the looks of it, but it's all going to be used for SBC surely in January. But that is looking alright. I'm having a look at what else we can get here. Are we going to get 750 players? I doubt it. But yeah, look, I want to get to this one. An 83 plus player pick. That would be very decent indeed. And then after that, I'm not overly worried about the other ones. But it's just another aspect of this Qatar World Cup update on FIFA that's actually quite decent. So objective-wise then, how are we getting these players for the swap tokens? So we've got this one here, which is playing through ball with Japan players. Play 8 with Spain, 8 matches in squad battles with at least 6 Spanish World Cup player items in your starting squad, which we can do. And then England's winning formula, it is win 6 matches in squad battles with at least 6 English players. So that's a bit of a grind. I'm not going to lie, it's a bit of a grind for those swap tokens, but it's something that I will do off camera and come back to you with. What we're focusing on for the rest of today is this. We've got these swap tokens we can get here, and we're actually very close to getting this Wales one. So we just need to get one more win in the foot-friendly World Cup swaps mode, which is the first goal wins mode, and we will get ourselves another swap token. Let's see how many swap tokens we've already got, actually. Ooh, they brought out Robbie Keane. Yeah, alright, cowboy. I swear I saw that they've got player picks. Yes, they've got player picks. We might have to do some player picks as well. So yeah, the two icons they've got there at the moment is Cafu and Vieira, both of which are pretty cool. That Vieira's going to be a player that everyone's using going forward, so he's decent. Let's head over to the one that we care about in this series, this Mason Mount card. So we need to get 10 swap tokens. I'm not entirely sure how many we've got so far, if I'm honest with you. Is it FGS swaps? Is that what it is? It's definitely not. I hope. I don't know. It might be because I'm on left back. No, right. Hopefully it's not FGS swaps, because apparently we have none. We definitely have some of these swaps. Where's the World Cup swap tokens? Come on. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. There we go. Cool. So we've got 3 so far, which is what it is. It's not ideal. I'm not going to lie to you. Could do with having a few more, but we are working on it. We are grinding through these swap tokens. By the time we come to doing a next recording, I will have hopefully done the squad battle ones, and we'll have got something from there. But yeah, we need to get 10. We need to get 10 at least to get Mason Mount before the end of this promo. And then I'm not going to lie, we might turn to getting an Ake. That Ake would be good for our team as well, looking at it. Is there any other Premier League players in here we could get a hold of? Kiefer Moore? I don't think so. There's a Fabinho here at CDM, which is decent. He's 15 swap tokens. I highly doubt we'll be able to get that, if I'm honest with you, because we will get ourselves the Mason Mount for 10 swap tokens. I think there's only 40 in total. So for us to get 35 is quite a steep climb, if I'm honest. And then, yeah, you're onto the icons. So we'll get Mason Mount, and then we'll just see how many we get and spend them accordingly. We randomly have some squad battle rewards. We have 1 gold pack, because all we did is literally play 1 game to get as many of those players ticked off as possible. So yeah, we'll open this gold pack. We'll see what it has, but I highly doubt it's going to be anything decent. It's actually got 2 rares in it, to be fair. We have got a rare. We've got a board at least. We've got Polish. We've got Cam. It is Zielinski, 83 rated. So you know what? For doing 1 squad battle game each week, that isn't bad at all. And we get a World Cup player pick. Let's go. I think in these player picks, by the way, I'm pretty sure you can get... I'm 99% sure you can actually get a hero. Come on, then. Okay. We got Nuno Mendes, which we'll actually take. So when we do the Portugal one, he's a decent player to have in the squad. We are going to be a severe amount into this episode before we've even done anything. These are the Wales players that I've got. A lot of them are in more attacking positions, so I've had to use them. And then we've got some Dutch players and French players to hold up the defence. You can actually whack in some of your main players that you use, but frankly these World Cup ones are actually better than what we've got in our squad at the moment. So this is the squad we're using. We just need to get 1 win with this squad to get the next pack. Remember guys, it is first goal wins, so we're coming up against someone who looks like he's doing the England one. And he's using some icons in there. Okay, right. This guy's a bit of a tryhard. But because it is first goal wins, I tend to go ultra attacking and just kind of go for it. Throw the kitchen sink at these guys. If we score, then great. If not, then we just go into the next game and try again. Kiefer Moore in the middle, by the way, on the headers is pretty incredible. So we're going to be using that to our advantage. Here's a ball through to Greenspan. Can he finish here? Oh, my God, Rooley. And it's Kiefer Moore. Can he finish it? Kiefer Moore! Oh my God, he moved the goalkeeper, you sweaty mother trucker. Oh, finally, are we going to score? Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't score. We're 28 minutes into this game. It's meant to be first goal frickin' wins. It doesn't help, this guy is fouling me constantly. Every time I look like I might get through, I just get fouled. Oh, come on. Surely this is it. Oh, my God. Look, no. I give up. Wales, what are you doing? You're not getting anywhere in this World Cup. Cole will just play it easy. I need to sweat now because I'm not going to win otherwise. We get the win against this guy. He wasn't hard to play against. In fact, I don't think he had a shot on goal. But what he was just someone who, every time I'd go through, would just foul me. How he didn't get a red card, I don't know. But we finally get our goal and we complete this objective. And with that objective completed, we get our 4th SWAP token. We also get a Group D Essentials pack. And yeah, that is basically how things go. We just kind of keep grinding it out and hope that we get the players we need, basically. By the time we next come to an episode, I probably will have done all of these. We'll go with USA next, for example. Before we build a USA squad, we've got France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. We need a Tunisian player here because I don't have a Tunisian player in my club for this mode. We get Danish goalkeeper. We get Kasper Schmeichel. Please give me a Tunisian player. I was hoping literally for the worst possible outcome. I needed a Tunisian player. I managed to get 2 French, 2 Danish. For God's sake. Luckily, you can buy Tunisian players on the transfer market. But it's few and far between, if I'm honest. I think that they're basically price fixed at the moment. So yeah, you're paying 2.4k for a bronze Tunisian goalkeeper. Like, we've got some coins and I probably will do it just to get the objectives done. So apologies for using the transfer market when we haven't in theory unlocked it. But we're going to have to do it regardless to get all the objectives done. Yeah, that is ridiculous amount of coins for a Tunisian goalkeeper. It will need to be done though. For now, we're going to move on to making our next squad. We'll do USA this time. So here's the next team we'll be using. USA squad in the main. We've got a lovely Mason Mount in there as well, which is for good measure. Players, again, it's not overly important that they're in position, if I'm honest with you, because we are just going for first goal wins. No point in spending money on changing these guys' positions. They won't be in your club by the end of it. What I have noticed, though, is that this De Ligt doesn't have a timestamp next to him. He's a World Cup player, but doesn't have a timestamp next to him. Do I get to keep him at the end of all this? It doesn't really tell you, does it? Like, these guys, they're all just World Cup players as well. Like, yeah, like, he's got a time limit on him, McKennie. But De Ligt doesn't have a time limit on him. Martial doesn't have a time limit on him. Upamecano doesn't have a time limit on him. We've got some players here, actually. I think we're going to keep Mainan. Doesn't have a time limit on him. Is that just a graphical glitch, or have I actually got some players that I might be able to keep by the end of this? Because if I have, I'm looking through my club to see what absolute gems I might have. I've got a pretty strong suspicion that it is just a graphical glitch, because all of these have the timestamp on them. Absolutely all of them, actually. I haven't come across a single one that doesn't. It must just be a graphical glitch, because if I put Ericsson in, change him with Rabiot. But Rabiot, I don't know. I feel like some of them might stay and some of them might not. Let me know in the comments. I want to know if I've got these players for good. Let's see what squad this guy's doing. He is doing Qatarian. He's having a bit of fun with the Qatar players. That's a tough day. I think it's probably better to do the lesser teams like Qatar and basically all the rest that I've got to do at prime time when more people are playing. This guy's decent, by the way. He's a very decent FIFA player. Because there'll be more people online. I'm doing this at a bit of an unholy hour at the moment, where there's not a lot of people online. And yeah, it's better to do it when more people are online, because you're more likely to come across a couple of stinkers. Morris, can I score? It's Pulisic! Oh, it's just gone wide. That would have been great to get past this opponent. He's a very decent FIFA player. Oh, here we are. Can we finish it? Anthony Martial. Yes, we can. We have beaten a very good player there. I'm happy with that. I think I can confirm it's a graphical glitch. No, it's not. There's still players here that don't have the time on them. But it's just in the squad. And then, yeah. Ericsson now doesn't have a time on him. It's a graphical glitch, surely. I've got a feeling this is going to be a long episode. I'm going into another game now. I just want to do one more to finish it off, mainly because I'm addicted, frankly. But I think this is a very long recording. It's 50 minutes, and I've talked a lot during those 50 minutes, and that's obviously the bits that I use. Yeah, this is going to be a long old video, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed it nonetheless. If you're still watching right now, I want you to put in the comments, so that I know you've watched this far, put the word Atlanta. Atlanta, because that's the stadium we're currently playing at that they've got selected. Atlanta. I will then know that you guys have watched this far into the video, and I thank you massively, because all the support I can get on this channel at the moment is very much needed and appreciated. Hey, there we go. Nicely done. McKennie gets the goal, and that's another one ticked off the list. It's a bit of a grind to get these players, but I think the tokens will be worth it to come out with an 88 rated Mason Mount for this series. Just for this series in particular, it's 100% worth doing, which, by the way, is our new mission. Get the new Mason Mount. You actually get swap tokens in the season progress as well. We've got one there that we're coming up towards. I think there's probably another one in here somewhere as well if I scroll through. There's another one. So that's 2 from season progress at least. So that's pretty decent. And looking at this, I want that Dendonka. I definitely want that Dendonka, so we're going to try and grind this season, I'm telling you. Before we end up with a 40-minute video, that is the end of this recording and end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, please hit it with a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. All the support so far has been absolutely brilliant, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, and we're going to be grinding this off camera, so next episode when I come back with you guys, hopefully we'll be very close to having all those tokens done, and we'll be able to get that Mason Mount and look at what else this World Cup mode has to offer. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.